everyone, how you doing today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for coming by and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to try to determine the best tasting American light beer. Now, most of you that are familiar with my channel know I usually feature a cooking video of some sort, whether I'm outside smoking and grilling, or cooking inside a casserole, or sous vide cooking, you name it. I love to experiment, I love to cook, mainly because I love to eat, and I love to share good tasting food and recipes with all my viewers, and I appreciate your continued support. But as many of you also know who are familiar with my channel, I love having a beer. And usually in every one of my cooking videos, while I'm waiting for the food to cook, I usually do a beer review of some unique beer that I've never tried before. So I've tried hundreds of different types of beers over the year, and I consider myself kind of an amateur beer connoisseur. By no level am I an expert. But one thing I learned since moving to Wisconsin around a little over a year ago, is that they really like to drink beer up here, okay? Maybe because Milwaukee is where a lot of these beers are made, and I think because they do like to drink so much beer, light beers seem to be the most popular. And these obviously are in no means representative of every single light beer made in America, because there's hundreds of different breweries across the country. But these are the big standbys that we're all familiar with. I got Coors Light, I got Busch Light, Bud Light, Miller Light, and I'm throwing in kind of an oddball, Leinenkugel's Light, mainly because I live in Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, and this brewery is in my town, and they're kind of famous here. They make a lot of different kinds of beer. And I've had a few of these Leinenkugel Lights, and I do enjoy them. So I'm not really a connoisseur of light beer one way or the other, okay? But I just thought to myself, wouldn't it be neat for me to do a blind taste test of all these beers? Because I think if I taste them when I knew what I was drinking, my preconceived ideas and biases would play into how I would react. So my wife's going to come in and pour these in numbered glasses. I'm going to have no idea what they are, and I'm going to try them and rate them on taste, flavor, you know, the whole bit. Now, if I had to guess before we start here, I would probably say either Coors Light or Miller Light are probably going to be my favorite. These are the two I'm most familiar with. Probably followed by Leinenkugel's, and then these are probably interchangeable too. Probably Bud Light, I would probably say would be my least favorite, because I've never been a Bud fan, have not really enjoyed the flavor of a Bud beer, and I can't imagine Bud Light, I don't think I've ever tried a Bud Light, would impress me much. Busch Light, I think I've tried a long time ago, not very impressed. Leinenkugel's, like I said, I've tried, and I've tried both these. A lot of people have parties and barbecues, and these are okay. So this would kind of be my guess. So how close am I going to come when I blind taste these? Stick around, we'll find out. Let's get to reviewing. Okay, before we get to reviewing, I'm just going to tell you the basic calorie count, carb count, and alcohol count of all these light beers, and they're very similar. Starting with Coors Light, a 12-ounce can is 102 calories, it's got 5 grams of carbs, and it's 4.2% alcohol. The Miller Light is 96 calories, so 4 calories less than the Coors. It's at 3.2 grams of carbs, so much less carbs, and it's also 4.2% alcohol. The Leinenkugel's Light is 105 calories. That's 5.7 grams of carbs, so much higher than these two, and also coming in at 4.2% alcohol. The Busch Light is 95 calories, 3.2 grams of carbs, and 4.1% alcohol. So this one's got less alcohol than all the other ones. All the other ones are 4.2, this is 4.1. And finally, Bud Light, 110 calories, 6.6 grams of carbs, and 4.2% alcohol. So Bud Light has the distinction of having the most calories and the most carbs. But the alcohol level is the same. So I'm really curious if that's going to make a difference in how it tastes, especially since I'm not familiar with this. But like I said, I did a little homework. This is the best-selling light beer in America, so they must be doing something right, and maybe that additional calorie count adds some different flavor to it. But in any case, let me get my wife out here. She's gonna pour these. We'll be back in a minute. All right, here we are. My wife Monica has poured them. They all look pretty similar. I think this number 3 looks a little darker than the rest of them. But okay, here goes nothing. I got a little glass of water here to kind of clean my mouth between sips here, because I'm sure they're all going to start to taste the same once I'm 3-4 in. All right, so let's start with number 1. Doesn't smell like anything like most American light beers. Cheers. Got a little of a corny, like corn taste to it. Okay, tastes like a light beer. Nothing spectacular here. All right, it really tastes like corn to me more than anything else. So I'm just gonna leave that there for now. All right, cheers. Let's try number 2. Let me take a little sip of water here. Oh boy, this is going to be more difficult than I thought. I think this one tastes a little bit better. Okay, so that's where I'm going so far. Let's try number 3. Wow, this is really difficult. We'll keep that there for now. I thought I'd have a more distinct flavor difference between all of them, but so far these are so similar. I can't believe it. Okay, this is lighter. No, I don't like this one at all. All right, now number 5. All right, now we're gonna have to do a 5 and 2 comparison, because this one tastes pretty good. Let's clear the palate here. Okay, number 2. No, this one's better. All right. Oh, all right, let's try this now.
You know what you should do? You should do like we said before, like do your favorite 2 and work your way over. Compare each 2, because now you've got them in the order you want.
Well, I'm trying to put them in the order so far here.
Okay.
This one has the least amount of flavor, but that might be a good thing too. It's very light, very drinkable. I'm almost thinking that's Leinenkugel's. Boy. I think so far this is pretty close to what I would pick. Now this one's going to move a little bit down. I can't move that one up. Wow, this is hard. I think this is the order here. All right. One last taste here. Let's clear it again. I think this is the best all the way to worst. Let me do one last taste. So, come on, Monica. Bring out the beers.
Well, she set the order pretty well because
place them behind
she set the order well because I noticed it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 just moved to that spot, which is kind of funny.
Well, let's see.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right off the bat because I didn't hear your intro, but I kind of know what ones you like. You're gonna be a little surprised,
Okay.
actually.
All
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
What's number 5? What's my number 1?
You want me to put the can in front of it?
Put the can.
All right. Wait, no, we gotta go from worst.
Okay, let's go from worst. Number 4.
That's number 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And number 4
This is Busch Light.
is Busch
Okay.
Light.
All right.
What was the next one?
3.
3.
That doesn't surprise me, actually.
Okay, well this one will.
Okay. Oh, Leinenkugels, really?
Yeah, I'm surprised. Well, I guess you fit right in here because most people say, oh.
Well, I normally don't drink out of a plastic cup. I usually drink it out of the can.
All right.
Okay.
And then 2.
Means Bud Light's in the top 3, which really throws me off. Oh, really?
is Coors.
Okay. This is going to be surprising in either case because it shows that Bud Light is in the top 2. Really? Are you serious? How can that be? Come on. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Well, you know what? What did I say earlier? Maybe there's a reason Bud Light is the best-selling light beer in America. It doesn't taste like Budweiser, which is surprising. Budweiser has a very distinctive taste. Well, there you have it, guys. That's a shocker to me. These two, like I said, I thought these would be in my top 2. So
I was shocked lying.
the fact that they're in my top 3, you know, that's still okay. I thought this one would come. So the only big shock here is that this one's number 1. I thought this one would be here and here and everything you could have shifted. Huh. Well, there you have it.
I got a lot of beer to drink.
I got a lot of beer to drink. I still don't know if I can recommend or if I'm going to start drinking Bud Light.
Oh,
that's gonna be a tough one. I guess Miller Lite. I know my friend Sheila in Minnesota. That's her favorite beer. Coors Light. Yeah, you know. So there you go. The top 3 are like the top main 3 light beers in America, and then these 2 at the end. This Leinenkugels at number 4 really shocks me.
You know what you should do? You should blindfold me and just mix up the cups. I have the list in my pocket.
You want to try it?
But I won't be able to give a good review because I'm not a connoisseur, but I'll just
Okay.
taste it and go, okay. Then I'll put them in.
All right, you want to?
Yeah.
All right, Monica's going to come up and try them. So
But I'm gonna,
we'll be back in 1 second.
I know
All right.
what, yeah.
Oh, there you
Give me
go.
the list.
There you go.
Okay, you need a blindfold. Or what are you going to do?
Yeah, I need a blindfold.
All right, here's my wife, Monica.
Hi, this is weird.
She's blindfolded, so I'm gonna have to help her over here, guys. So let's see.
I'm not the beer connoisseur like to where I can be like, this is, but I can just tell you what I like or don't like.
Let's see which one.
I do like light beers though, you know that.
Let's do. All right. I'm gonna give you. We'll give you this one first. Okay, here. Okay.
Okay. I like this one.
You like that one? Okay. So when you're done, give it to me. I'll put it right at the number 1st position now. We keep that. Okay.
Okay.
Here's the next one.
Do you have water?
Yeah, it's right over there.
All right. Number 2.
They start to taste all the same after a while.
No, I don't like this one. It doesn't have any flavor.
You don't like that one?
Not after that last one.
Okay.
I'd say that's it's like second to last.
Okay, so we'll move that over.
Because I didn't want to say. Well, I mean, I guess I could put it in the last and then bump it up.
Okay, we'll put it in the last. Okay.
Because I've only tried 2.
Next one. Right here.
It's different.
That facial expression says it all.
I don't know. I'm gonna say it's the last.
Last?
And then I can always
All
trade
right.
those two. It's different. It's got a distinct flavor, but I don't know if I like it.
All right. Try this one.
It tastes fruity.
Fruity.
I don't know why. In the middle.
In the middle? Okay. And then we got one last one. Right here. It's tough, huh?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Now this goes in the middle.
In the middle? Right in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay, well here's what you had in the middle before. We have
The one that was in the middle.
is this one.
Oh no.
You have the second spot open. So we're looking for the second.
Oh jeez. Can I try the other one again?
The one you just tried? The middle?
Mm-hmm.
So you got 2 and 3, spot 2 and 3 open.
That's two.
That's 2.
This
Okay.
is the middle.
And that's middle.
I guess what I need to try again is I think I want to keep the top one.
Okay? You want to try it again?
Okay.
There's the top one, just to.
Oh no, I don't even know.
They start to taste the same.
No, I don't like this now.
Oh.
As much.
Oh.
Now I don't know what to do. Jeez.
We'll try it with the number 2 again. There's number 2. Which one's better?
This one.
That one. Okay, so we're going to keep that one number 1. We're going to keep that
Still
one
don't
number
know
2.
about that though.
Okay? Let's try the last 2. Here's the
Yeah,
very last
'cause
one.
I was not
Here's the very
sure.
last one.
Okay.
So it looks like it's going to stay the last.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is the 4th one. Second to last.
It's gonna stay there too. I think we're good.
We're good?
Yeah.
All right, before you open it, take your blindfold off. Let me just get this all situated here, okay? So, you're going to be surprised too, I think.
I have a feeling the first one's Bud. The middle one wasn't bad. It just doesn't have flavor.
All right. There we go. All right, take off your blindfold.
Wow.
So you picked Kugel's Light as the best tasting light beer.
I almost put that one first, didn't I?
I know. You almost put Bud Light first,
I had
too.
a feeling that was Bud Light. And I think I would have thought this would have been above that. That's weird. I'm surprised about this, although I do like light.
Well, I like Kugel's Light, too.
But I used to like Miller Lite.
Well, you're almost in the same order as me, except what did I have? Did I have this one last?
No. Last was Busch Light.
We had this one?
No, you and I both chose Busch Light as last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yours was 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. So I think these 3 were the same order
No,
for me, right?
no, you had this in the middle. No, wait. It was
No.
5 here, so this was here. And then you had, this was second.
Okay, Coors Light
This
third.
was
Okay.
third.
Like I said,
This
they're-
was fourth. This was fifth.
Yeah, okay.
But your fourth was my first.
Yeah. Well, there you
I'm
go,
drinking
guys.
Mighties tonight.
Yeah,
That was fun.
there you go. Very interesting.
I wasn't gonna do it, but it looked fun.
I think the bottom line is all these light beers are very, very similar as far as the taste department, and when you are blindfolded or you don't know what you're trying,
I would have never chosen Bud Light ever in a million
I
years.
never would have guessed that either.
So that surprised me.
There must be a reason, like I said. How can you have the #1 selling light beer in America and not taste good?
Yeah.
But this is a shocker to me. I've never been a Bud fan. Maybe because it's got the most beer flavor.
I mean, it does have flavor. I kind of knew that's what it was right off the get-go, just because it has so much flavor.
I thought Coors Light would be in my top 2.
No, this is not bad.
Coors Light is just too. It's too.
Yeah, it didn't have any flavor. The middle one was
Too watery.
definitely the middle. Yeah.
Miller Lite tastes better than Coors Light, in my opinion.
Well, I had a hard
Anyway.
time. I had a hard time.
Anyway, guys, you know, little experiment
Yeah,
here.
probably. I mean, this was close, these two, and then that was for sure the end. So I had a hard time with these two. I could have probably, you know.
Well, there you go, guys. Pretty interesting experiment here. Certainly eye-opening for me with the Bud Light. Busch came, you know, hey, it is what it is. As always, guys, I appreciate you watching the video. If you like it, please hit the like button. The little logo in the bottom corner of the screen is to subscribe to my channel. Please do that. I greatly appreciate it. And then I'll leave a link below, and the little card on the top there is to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. Go check it out. I got photos and videos and recipes for all the food that I've cooked and featured on my YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you next time. Until then, cheers.